his mother had died.
You Cinderella, the festival. You should go to the festival. The festival. The King's Festival.
And her father had taken for a new woman.
The festival.
A woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails, look at your dress. You know what's left to do. She still should go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All through her beautiful face, vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father. His mother.
I wish,
Well, she wasn't quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish the house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
Well, I thought a warm environment might be just what Milky needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you how the she's in your milk? What the little girl? I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please. To bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps it's sticky.
What for? Birds in the sky, birds in the leaves, in the leaves, in the field, and the castles and
Give a few of those pies, please.
the leaves, and the leaves, and the field, and the castles and the
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken apart.
But mother, no! He's the best cow!
What? She's been dry for a week. Besides, no food, nor money, and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
But mother, Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her dogs. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, we've no time to sit and bicker while her withers wither with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched. Into the woods it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Wonder or mother know? They're certain of their way. The light is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
don't stray and be late.
Save some of those sweets for Granny. Into the woods and down the dell, the path straight I know it well. Into the woods and who can tell what's waiting on the journey. Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods to grandmother's house and home before dark.
birds back to the sky.
even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited that garden, my mother had warned me that I would be punished if I ever were to lose any of the beans.
Beans?
The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall and then crash! The lightning flashed up! Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the bean day came. I made my claim. I'm gonna take away the baby. They shrieked and screeched when I beat, and I hit a rest I'll never be reached. Your father cried, and your mother cried when for exterminate. I am pleasure. I said sorry. I'm still not qualified. So I made a little spell there. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a valid one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds in my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines, for I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't you ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially beans.
Listen well, son. You are to take Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
Oh, no more than 5 pounds.
Less than
Oh, less
5.
than 5.
Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting older. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. Delusion right from day to day will never keep the wolves away. So into the woods, the time is now. We have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. You must begin the journey. Straight through the woods and don't delay. You have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
To the woods to sell a friend.
Oh, someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy? Meanwhile, the witch from her risen throne explained how the baker might lift the spell.
Wish to have the curse reversed. I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1. The cow is white as milk. 2. The cake is red as blood. 3. The hair as yellow as corn. 4. The slipper is pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight. In 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood! Ladies! Our carriage waits. Now we go to the festival. The festival? Darling, there's nails, darling, there's clothes. The rentals are one thing, but darling, with those, you make us a fool of the festival. And more to buy the praise.
Carriage is waiting.
We must be gone. Good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father Searching Jack.
6 beans.
I wonder if
The
they'll...
witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you're not coming.
We know you are fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my
It's
house.
our house. We must lift the spell.
No,
Get
we're
us
not to
to
come. That is
our house.
final.
You don't remember. The cow is white as milk. The cape is red as blood. The hair is yellow as corn. The slipper is pure as gold.
I still the baker would like to place a on you can judge those demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
The cow is white as milk. The cape is red as blood. The hair is yellow as corn. The
Oh, there's his mouth, there's my name, there's my shame.
It's time to go. It may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods, but even so, I have to take the journey.
strength, I go with go, I do. To the woods to lift the spell. To the woods to face his brother. To the woods to face the things.
Make the potion.
She goes to the festival. To the woods to not regret the choices made, the tasks set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow.
To the woods to get the money.
To the woods to lift the spell.
Make the potion.
She goes to the festival. To the woods to grandmother's house. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid there. Something in the glade. Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods who knows who may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the fish that takes to work the journey. Into the woods to see the key. To make the potion to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods to go to the woods. And come before God.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much that her tears had watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
Why then am I left behind, mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish. What child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune like bad can befall in these days. I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
My silence everywhere, Milky Way, not to my liking. Hello! How do you know my name? When first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explaining, I'm nothing serious.
Say that again.
Off to market, you'd have been there a long time ago, taking your time.
Well, no, sir.
Is that true?
Well, you see, we're rusty.
How much are you asking for the animal?
Oh, no less than 5 pounds.
Jack, why such a sum?
Well, my mother says...
Your mother, boy your age. Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Why? Oh, come on, Milky Way. There's spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to eat to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further into the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
sleeping so sleepy. Grandmother first, Miss Plum, what a delectable couple. Utter perfection, one breed, one song, one book.
Mother said, come what may, follow the path and never stray.
Just some little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring, and look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, and something fresh on her palate. All of that scrumptious carnality out a day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said, not just drinks, it was pills, a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. Goodbye, little kids. And hello.
Is Hans come to that little girl? In the cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cake!
You frightened me!
That's the cake! Get it, get it, get it!
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it!
I can't just take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would, but I can't. Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that red cape, or a golden cow and a yellow slipper. Was it a yellow cow and a golden slipper?
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the woods, and you have no idea what has come upon here. You would be frightened for your life. Now go
I
home.
wish to help.
No, the snow is on my house.
Your house.
The
We
eyes
must
lick
lick
the
the snow
snow.
together. A cow is white as milk.
Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
Well, we were on our way to market, but we seem to have lost our way.
And what are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Where am I going to get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Oh, she is.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my family will have no food to eat.
The sum total.
Oh, beans! Oh, we mustn't give up our beans! Well, if you feel we must. Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans? In exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic. What sort of magic?
Tell me.
Magic that defies description.
Wait, my mother would feed I to exchange for a sack of bean. Bean. How many beans? 6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must leave one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth a pound each at the very least.
Could I buy her back someday?
Possibly?
I guess this is goodbye, old pal, perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon.
beings. We have no reason to believe their magic. Are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given them more for that poor creature. We did them a favor. At least now they'll have some food.
5 beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Better just try.
If the thing you do is pure in intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bent, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size.
What?
We'll need 3 more tries, then we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, we all realize if the end is right, it justifies the
See this out of my own fashion.
And so the beggar continued his search for the cave as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hand to me. Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What a strange name. Strange, but beautiful. And fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand beneath her window and ask her to let down her hair.
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Have you saved some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets and half a loaf of bread.
Where did you get that lovely cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I love a red cloak like this.
You look pretty foolish.
And look at it.
I don't like to be without my cape. Please give it back.
I want it really badly.
Give it back, please. Oh, darling, get the cake.
I just want to make sure you really love that cape. Now, you go to your granny's and be careful that no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? It's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the beggar, with newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, Grandmother. Grandmother, you're looking very strange. Granny, what large eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Grandmother, what big ears you have.
The better to hear with, my dear.
Oh, Grandmother, what large hands you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, Grandmother, what a big, terrible, wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you with.
And scarcely had the wolf said this, but with a single bound, he was devouring the little girl. Delicious. Well, it was a full day of eating for both, and with his appetite appeased, he took to bed for a nice long nap.
Ah, it's the little one. Eating, no doubt. Eaten?
No, please.
Grandmother! Ha. Wait, what's that piece of thread cloth hanging in the corner of your mouth? It looks to me to be a piece of... Aha! I'll get the cloth from within your stomach!
What upright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf!
Let the devil take that knife and cut its evil head off! Let's see the evil demon sliced into 1,000 bits! Better yet, let the animal die a painful, agonizing, hideous death!
Granny!
Why, child, this evil must be destroyed!
Well, I'll leave you to your task.
Do you want the skins?
No, you can have them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't known before. Off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. He drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path, realized secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we waited in the dark until someone set us free. We were brought to the light, we were back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. You saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes, perhaps Granny will make me another one out of the skins of the wolf.
Thank you.
And so the beggar with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back to the wood. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dolt would exchange a cow for beans!
Mother, no!
Bed without supper for you.
Little did they know that those beams would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss? Just catching my breath. Oh, what a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Oh, yes, I was.
Oh, aren't you the lucky one? Why are you in the woods of Sour?
Aided in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
Take a seat over there.
I've never liked your royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you. If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide. What brings you here? And with the cow. Oh, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell. Oh, yes. Now the prince, what was he like?
close to the family, close to the line.
One midnight gone!
What's the end of the world?
Serving is not just a doctor, Prince.
Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor.
Better see that you keep what you have.
When did that gone?
Sometimes things you will wish for.
When did that gone? When did that gone?
What you want, better keep what you have.
When did that gone? When did that gone?
Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods and out of the woods and home before.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you've left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, the sky is letting the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just when you've made a friend and darling, you know she's big, but you don't feel small, someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's stone and you're really scared being all alone. It's then that you long for the things you've known and the world you've left, and only all the fun is done. You steal when you can and run, and you scramble down in the open hall, and what you know begins to grow. The house and your mother at the door. The roof, the house and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. Now you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have, 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
I had some more, but my mother made me surrender them. She gave me these 5 to do with as I please. Now where's Milky Way?
Milky White is back home with my wife.
Well, let's go get her.
I don't know that I wish to sell.
But you said that I might buy her back.
Well, I'm just not sure that 5 gold
Are you
pieces-
saying you wish for some more?
Well, more money, so...
Well, keep these and I'll go get my...
Wait up! 5 gold pieces. With this, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
Or could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious, but when it's plain, I'm nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I haven't thought to put a price on it.
Exactly.
Hey!
You have not thought about many things, have you, son?
Give that back. The money's not yours.
What was a tax? The money's not what's important. What's important is that you wish beyond her.
Hey, come back here!
Oh,
What are you doing here now?
you've the red cape!
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3!
2, I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape!
Where's the cow?
Oh, she ran away. I've never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might
But
have.
she did.
But she might
But she
have.
did.
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back!
We were just about to do that. Here, I can do this.
No, don't give me that phone. I don't want to touch that. Have you no sense? Listen to her beautiful music. Lovely.
She's very gifted.
By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the items of you wish you never thought to have a child.
I do not like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I'm shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I'll make things right, and then we can go about our lives. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches. No more hungry little girls and dim-witted little boys. Go!
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father, I'd wondered where you'd gone. I've been looking all night for her. Her? The beautiful one I had danced the evening with. Where'd she go? Disappeared. Like the fine morning mist. She was lovely. The loveliest. I'm not certain of that. I must confess I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods.
The woods?
Yes, atop a tall tower where there are no doors or stairs.
Where?
2 leagues from here, 2 leagues just behind the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage to visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And then she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel! What kind of a name is that, you jest? I've never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
And yet, one has. Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in the tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Life had becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, all the torture they teach. What's as intriguing
Or half so fatiguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
you are everything maidens could wish for?
And I know a girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing, all the while hearing her. Agony, misery,
Though it's different for each, always 10 steps behind,
always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach.
agony
That can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, with the hair.
Excuse me, young woman, have you encountered a boy with carrot-top hair and a sunny, although occasionally vague disposition, answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
That's okay, too.
Yes, well, I've not seen your son today.
Oh, well, I do hope he hasn't gone up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I said. Jack! Jack!
Moo! Moo!
Moo, looking for your cow.
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see your wishes granted.
Oh, you've caused enough trouble.
Keep off of my path!
Oh, I hope there are no witches to encounter. Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair to me. Is that you, my prince?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me for this. Ah! 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 Oh! You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Hello?
It's these slippers.
They're not suited for these surroundings. They're actually not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say those slippers were as pure as gold.
Oh, yes, they are all you can wish for, Muse.
But I wouldn't give for just one.
One is not likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
And
They have far too much food.
and the prince.
The prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was. I'm afraid I was rude. Now I'm being pursued. And I'm not in the mood.
You must have really taken a liking to you.
I have no experience with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense! Every girl dreams of those
Listen!
very things.
Yes, there she is!
Oh, and I was sad too.
Stop that!
Hey, I need it. I need that to get home. Hey.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown? She went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for
I
you.
can capture my own damsel, thank you very much.
Where did he go?
Ooh, the prince, of course. Yes, that direction. But you'll never reach them.
Well, we would have if that mongrel with the cow hadn't molested us.
Cow?
Please, let me just compare this one to that of your own.
He wants to compare our hair to cork.
Over there.
I thought you were returning home. I've had no luck.
Use the cow.
Yes, I have the cow. Only 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you pick this?
No, I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the fourth too, but she got away.
We have an entire day left to locate it. Surely we can find the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, I guess it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. and fear and despair to change. You swear to change. Who can tell if you do? It takes two.
You've changed, you're thriving. There's something about the world. It's not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we'd stay the same forever. And then out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
It's one to begin, but then once you've begun, it takes two of you. It's no fun, but what needs to be done you can do. If there's two of you, if I care, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there.
We changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Through eyes, what dangers. I know what the past rewards. And once we're past, let's hope the change is lost. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us, not lies. Sleep at home with our beautiful thrives. Just the view of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more than we're done. We want four, we have none. We've got three. We need one. It takes two.
Stop my head! Oh, Providence! My Milky White! And the owners! And my hen!
Whoa! Look what the heck just dropped in my hand.
Golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg.
See, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces?
Now I'm taking my cow.
Wait, I never said I would sell.
But you took the 5 gold
You took
pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I didn't take, you gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
I'm an old man.
You said I could have my cow.
I never said you could, I said you might.
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead.
2.
Two midnights gone! Wanting a ball is not wanting a drink.
You may be better than far, but it still isn't there.
Better than four, but still isn't there.
So here,
You can never love somebody else's child.
Two minutes gone.
The way you love.
so near, so long.
Right, no line again with the thorny.
2 minutes gone.
2 minutes gone!
Midnight's gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go into the village and search under the cow.
Then what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here. Tell them it's magic.
Magic, no person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bee.
Then steal it.
Steal it? Just 2 days ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit and securing the cow.
Then don't steal it, and resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best that you go for the cow, as I've met mating these previous eves with the golden slipper, and I think I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine.
Fine.
It's just
fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affection for the prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. No, please. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could you not obey? Children must listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am old, I
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow?
My, what a nice cake.
Stay away from my cake or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
My granny made it for me out of the skins of the wolf that attacked us. And I got to help skin the animal.
And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
From the kingdom of the giant. Up there. And if you think that's something, you should have seen the harp the giant has. It plays the most beautiful music. Without you even having to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you go up there right now and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could too.
You could not, Mr. Liar!
I'm no liar. I'll get that harp. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel into a remote desert, the witch took her turn to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares. And I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? Have to make a decision. Why not say it because you think, well, that's a thought would be his response. And then what if you knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, but you don't? So then which do you pick? Where you're safe out of sight of yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right, but you know that you'll never belong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice is easy to make. To arrive at the goal is exciting, and all once you're there, you get scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, and to stall long enough, 'cause you're still standing stuck in the stuff on these steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you cry on your shoes and are out of the path. And without any thought, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe. And then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you learn something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the Wait for me! Please just hear me out. You have attacked me twice before. We have nothing to discuss. Oh, I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it. Magic bean? That's nonsense. Oh, don't do that. My feet cannot bear to give up another shoe. They've already given up one this evening. I need that shoe to have a child. That makes no sense. Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
Oh, I do not know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
I'm the cow!
The sliver we both for.
Go!
Give this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maid who will fit this slipper.
That's mine. I don't care if it costs
Give
me
us
my
and
life.
all will come to us.
What was that noise? Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom. How dare you take off a judgment on me? My apologies, sir. I thought that... Oh, who cares what you thought? I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And there, when she ran off, remained the maiden's slipper. Brilliant. I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests left. And sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I assume they're materials.
Shut up! Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort. And we only need one. Yes, sir.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe. He reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, there's not much any of us can do about that, now is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
He's dead, is he not?
With such a thud, I would suppose.
Midnight is here. You've all the dress, slipper, hair.
Kate, cow?
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is.
This cow has been covered in flour.
We had a cow's white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then maybe
She's
I
dead.
thought you prefer a live cow.
Of course I'd prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that!
Go now!
Oh, there you are, been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful harp.
Oh, you've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down that plant.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends! A cow and a harp!
Quiet! Quick, feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Here, feel this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about it, child.
No, you wait one moment. We followed your instructions. One, that cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And two, the cake was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And three, the slipper.
And four, I compared the hair to this corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower and we were...
You what? What were you doing there?
I was coming to you as a lie.
Touch that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot touch the ingredient.
The corn!
What?
The silky hair, the corn. Dig it from the ear and feed it to the cow. Quickly!
This had better work, old man, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father, is that you? I thought you died in a bathing accident.
I did not have to run away from
Oh,
this.
it's working.
She's milky!
I don't understand.
Now, into the cow.
We got you what you wished.
No, it can be expected, child.
Where are you going?
What's happening?
Son!
Father! Father!
All is repaired.
He's dead.
And so the mysterious man died, having helped to end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no union with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been cursed with age and ugliness, that night when her beads had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot that fit the golden slipper. And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took it into Florinda's room.
Careful, my towel, darling, I know. What do we do? You'll have to go when your spark of such a life of heavenly
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, joining the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Got the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
Here to return the false bride, and ask the other sister to try on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, we still cut off a bit of the heel and it will. When your spark gets into right, you'll never need to move.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but as she was being helped onto the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench, which his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty. She cannot show herself.
I'm afraid I must insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
Much to the dismay of the stepmother and her daughters, the prince took her on her horse.
No blood at all within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you. Fit to a tender prince.
And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he approached, she fell into his arms weeping. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come and fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. Who are you? Oh, surely you remember. Mother? Is this who I truly am, child? Come with me, and we can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Please, you are the only family I know. Come with me, you and those beautiful babies, please. No. Then I leave you no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, wishing to win favor with Cinderella and share in her good fortune. But as they
blessed couple, pigeons swooped down upon them and closed out their eyes, punished them with blindness.
I see your princess found. Yes. Thank you for the slipper.
Think I'd better
Think I'd ever find you.
I should think I could be so
And it came to pass that all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were full of joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after. Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow and extended. Ever after. All the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away. All is tenderness and laughter for forever after. There were dangers, confusion, as the path were awful smart. They never lost their nerve, and they reached the right conclusions. And they got what they deserved. Once upon a time. Later.
I wish
Same far off kingdom.
more than anything,
With the young princess, the lad Jack,
more than food.
I wish
and the baker and his family.
more than life, wish more than anything, more than the moon.
Just sponsor a festival.
More than life, I miss
Time has come for a festival.
more than riches. It's my kingdom up in the sky. More than anything,
I wish we had
another room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all content.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy. Not an unhappy woman stays.
Vocal objection, we have a
I never thought I could be so happy. Happy now, happy heads, happy
my sons.
Raise your child alongside a witch.
Why does he always cry when I...
Babies cry, he's fine. You needn't hold his fears so fragile.
Here, he wants his mother. You take him.
I can't take care of him all the time.
I'll care for him when he's older.
We had to go through thick and thin. I never thought I'd be so much I've had it been. I'm so happy.
Oh my goodness.
Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
And the baby?
He's fine. I'm alright.
You! Have you done this to our home?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden. What of your garden? Look!
Destroyed.
Oh, what has happened? I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing. What could do such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints. Who could do such a thing? Well, anything that leaves a footprint that large is no food.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever see a bear with 40-foot feet? A dragon or scorch marks. Usually they're myths.
Magical.
Imaginary.
Griffin.
Extinct.
Giant?
Possible. Very, very possible.
A giant?
Maybe we should tell someone. Who are you going to tell?
The royal family, of course.
Oh, the royal family! I wouldn't count on that family to snuff out a rat. With a giant, we'll all have to go to battle. A giant's the worst. A giant has a brain, hard to outwit a giant. To a giant, we are just an expendable bug. They're so big. So big. We're just a bug beneath its foot. Boom! We are moving.
And so the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
It's the butcher!
The baker.
The baker.
What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that has brought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker told Jack and his mother that he feared there's a giant in the land.
A giant? I can recognize a giant's footstep. I could go to your house and...
Do no such thing.
Any help at all?
Sorry, but you'll get none from us. No one cared when there was a giant in my backyard. I don't remember you volunteering to come to my aid.
A giant in your backyard is one thing. A crushed home is quite another.
Look, young man, giants never strike the same house twice. I wouldn't worry.
I'm taking this news to the castle nonetheless.
When the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madam. This is Princess, I've come to report the appearance of a giant in the land.
Where'd you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see one.
Then how do you know there's a giant in the land?
Our house was destroyed, and there are footprints.
That could have been caused by any number of things. I'll show you the door.
Wait!
Our house was visited by a giant not long ago, descending from a beanstalk.
I remember.
That giant was slain. Now come along.
Wait, please! I have a young child. Princess, our child is very difficult to come by. His safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
Yes.
I will take this news up with the prince when he returns. Thank you.
Going off to sell the harp, Jack.
Mother, no!
Jack, listen to me. We do not want that harp around here when there's a giant on the loose.
But Mother, I know how to kill a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But Mother, if there was just some way I could help...
Enough. Promise me, son, you won't leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I'm a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. I want you to promise. Promise.
I promise.
What
Oh, good idea. I'll disguise myself and go see what's wrong. Thank you.
We'll take you to Granny's.
What?
I'm going to let her go alone.
Fine, I'll take you to Granny's.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
Not when there have been such winds blowing.
That's right, well, I'll take you to Granny's.
No.
I'm not about to stay here alone with the baby when I'm wind my return to this house too.
I know my mother made me promise, but I'm going to find that giant.
To the woods, it's always when you think it last and you and then. To the woods you go again to take another journey.
To the woods, the weather's clear. We've been before, we've not to fear. To the woods, away from here.
To the woods to find the giant.
To the woods, to grandmother's house.
To the woods, the path is great, no reason then to hesitate.
To the woods, it's not so late. It's just another journey. Into the woods, but not too long. The skies are strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
To the woods to slay the giant.
Into the woods to fetch the thing, leave the winds.
To find the future,
To shield, to
to
flee,
find,
to fix, to hide, to move.
To battle.
To see what the joy is. Rapunzel! Rapunzel, what are you doing here? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. You just locked me in a tower for my whole life. And then blinded my prince, banished me to a desert where I had little to eat, and again, no company, and then bore twins. Because of the way that you have treated me, I will never, never be happy. Oh, I was just trying to be a good mother. Say with me, there's a giant running about.
Good brother, what a surprise! Brother! How good to see you! What brings you into the wood today? I'm investigating the news of a giant. You, investigating news of a giant. Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward or less. Well, what are you doing in the wood?
My Rapunzel. She's run off.
Run off. Yes, she's been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul could predict, and you know what to do. What a pity. And Cinderella? She remains, well, does she? Now, brother, do tell what you were really doing here. High in a tower, like yours was but higher, beauty asleep. All round the tower, a thicket of briar, 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen. I've on a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, I'm made and alas, just as unwakeable. What unmistakable agony is the way always born. She has skin white as snow. Did you learn her name? No, there's a dwarf standing guard. Agony, such that princes must grieve. Always enthroned to anything almost, or something asleep. If it were not for the thicket, a thicket's no trick, is it thick? It's the thickest, the quickest, just pick it apart with a stick. Yes, but even one crickets might think about blood. Well, it's no sicker than your thing with dwarfs. Dwarfs are very upsetting. Not forgetting the task unachievable, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable but unavailable. Agony, misery, well, not to know
right direction?
We went down the dell. Perhaps you forgot the way. The path is straight.
Was straight. Now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny? Calm down. Maybe we should turn back. No!
We'll have to find Granny's house without the path.
But Mother said never stray from the path.
The path has strayed from you.
Wait, that looks familiar. See in the distance? 3 oak trees.
Yes, I recognize.
Who might that be?
The steward and the royal family. What are you doing here?
The castle's been set upon by giants.
Oh no.
Why didn't you do something? I warned you.
I don't make policy, I just carry it out.
Warned you that you cannot count on a royal family to solve all your problems. I think it best we go back to the village. I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle? Oh no. All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans, and there's not much left of your house either.
Wait, but I heard a giant never strikes the same house twice.
Ooh, you heard wrong. The giant's a woman!
Where is the lad who killed my husband?
There's no lad
We
here.
haven't seen him.
I want the lad who climbs the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away. Don't move.
It was you who destroyed my house! Not a great witch! It's because of you I have no mother!
You destroyed my house. The boy asked for shelter, and then you stole our gold, our hen, and our harp. Then you killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoings.
We are not responsible for him. You're wasting your breath.
He's right, you can't reason with dumb guy.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
Go tell the truth.
I know he's there. I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her. I no longer have my powers. If I did, do you think I'd still be standing here with all of you? Now, we'll have to give her some... The steward! Is it his line of duty to sacrifice his life?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving up my life for anyone.
Oh, don't take it personally.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the wood had no way prepared them to deal with force of this kind.
Excuse me, but would you like a blind girl instead? How dare you! Put them out of their misery!
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman. What do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue in question here. The finality of stories such as these dictates. Sorry, I tell the story, I'm not a part of it.
That's right! Not one of us.
Always on the outside.
That's my role. You must understand, there must always be someone on the outside.
Oh, you're gonna be on the inside now?
It makes me a big mistake.
Nonsense!
You need an objective observer that passes the story along.
Well, some of us don't like the way you've been telling me.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll never know how your story ends. You'll be lost.
Wait, he's the only one who knows the story.
Do you think it'll be fun when you tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
Stop. He's right. Let him go. Put that away. Aww.
Now, that's better. You do not want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an outside. I'm not the lad.
This is not the lad.
Wait, don't drop! Why would you throw him into her arms?
You wanted to be rid of me too. We might have thought of something else. Well, if it were up to you people, a decision would never have been made.
Now that he's gone, we'll never know what happens next. We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
Jack is just a boy. We've had no food to eat, and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone is to be punished, it's the man who made that exchange. That's right.
Nonsense.
It was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongs.
We've suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
hiding in the Staple Tower.
That's true.
I will return and break you.
No, stay away from me, Rapunzel.
No, Sybil! She's in poor condition.
Wake up. Let them get Jack. We won't. Promise me you won't let him be hurt. As I stand here at death's door.
I'll do all I can.
Promise. Promise.
Hey, I promise.
No, come away from me. You killed her.
It's the greater good. It's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content, safe behind walls? As I could not. Now you know what's out there in the world. No one can prepare you for the world. Even I, how could I love you as a bird? How could I shield you from her or them? No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to learn. Guide them along the way. Still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you
Life was so steady, and now this. When are things going to return to normal?
We must be off after a ride before nightfall.
Where are you going?
Oh, we're off to a heading picnic.
We can't take everyone.
Fools! There are nowhere to hide. There's nowhere.
You'll never make it. We have to stay here and find a way out of this together.
Some people are cut out to battle giants, while others are not. I do not have the Constitution, and as long as I can be of no help, I'm going to hide. Everything will work out fine in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant steps on them all. You shouldn't say that. You were thinking the same thing. This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die. Oh? And since when are you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up? A wolf is not the same. Ask the wolf's mother!
Stop it!
I think it best that we find that boy now and give her what she wants. But if we give her the boy, she'll kill him too. And if we don't, she'll kill half the kingdom. At a time, maybe if he apologizes, makes amends.
Returns the stolen goods.
He's a sweet boy at heart, she'll see that. You people are so blind. It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. While you continue talking about this problem, I'll find the lad and I'll feed him to the giant for lunch. Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
I'll
No.
have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No, stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out and we'll increase our chances of finding him. No, you stay here with the baby. I do not want you roaming about the woods.
You would leave our child with her?
Yes, the baby's asleep. He'll be safe with the girl.
And what if the giant would return?
The giant will not harm them, I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if?
But what if? But what if? Will only giant's foot stop your arguing?
We'll stay here with the baby. Please.
You two always argue like that? No, not really. Seems like you do. There's nothing wrong with a little argument. Oh, I see. I think I hear Jack. Jack! 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 That's it! Stay here with the baby! But I want to come! No, you'll be safer here. Please don't go far. I will only walk 100 paces. If I don't find him, I'll come right back. 1, 2, Jack! 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Hello, sir.
Hello?
You must be here, Slay the Giant.
Yes?
Have you come upon the giant?
No.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And why are you alone in the woods?
I came with my husband. We were... It's a long story.
He would let you roam alone in the wood?
No, actually, it was my choice.
Your choice? How brave.
Brave.
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't feel rushed.
Oh! This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait, 1 moment. Please, we cannot do this. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I have a baker.
Of course. You're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please. Let your hesitations be high. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
No, but this is not right. Oh,
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings let us meet the moment unplugged. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant, best to take the moment present as a present for the moment.
Jack? Jack? 1, 2, 3. What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
the tree has fallen. Mother's grave is destroyed.
I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Oh, don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm certain the prince will see to it the giant is returned.
There has been no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maid.
What?
I've heard that's what princes do.
Not all princes.
You look just like the princess, but dirty. Oh, you are the princess!
Get up, get up. I'm not a princess here.
What are you to do?
I must be getting back to the castle.
You haven't heard? We came upon the royal family. The castle's been set upon by the giant.
Prince?
He wasn't with them. You must come with me. You'll be safe in our company.
I'm sleeping.
Why?
Giant.
Oh, the giant! I'd almost forgotten. Will we find each other in the woods again?
This was just a moment in the woods. A moment shimmering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. Now I must be off to slay a giant. That is what the next moment holds for me. I shall not forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods. How alive you have made me feel.
this war? Is it never end? That's what woods are for those moments in the war. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. If life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment who could live woods. And to get what you wish, even just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remember you've had an end when you're back to makes the ore mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods. 67, Oh no! No! Please!
She should be back by now.
She said she would only go 100 paces. I'm sure she'll return.
No, I should look for her. In what direction did she go? Ow!
Look who I found.
Please don't let her give me to the giant.
It's not our fault the giant wants you.
You're hurting me.
Let go of him. Leave him alone.
Where did you get that? Where's my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came across her in the forest. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother. How awful.
How could this happen?
I buried her, sir. In a footprint.
What was I thinking? I should have just stayed with her.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer a loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time that we get this boy to the giant before we're all so much no! This is not the time to be soft-hearted. He's going to the giant and I'm taking him.
Yes! It's because of you that my wife is dead. It's because of you that the giant that I missed and my wife is dead! But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans who persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans, and without those beans there had been no stop to get up to the giants in the first place. Wait a minute! Magic beans were cows so old that you had to tell the lie to sell it, which you told when they weren't with beans or they owned her soul, or tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold!
It's your fault.
So it's your fault! No!
Yes, it is.
It's not! It's true! Wait a minute! The whale stole the gold from the cow back from you!
So it's your fault.
I might have kept those beans, but our house was cursed. She made us get a cow to get the curse reversed.
It's his father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place. Oh, then it's his fault. So it's his fault.
Yes, it is. It's his.
Wait a minute, though I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's weird is how did the same guy get down here in the first place, second place?
Yes. How?
And the other bee, the other bee, the other bee, talking to the other bee. Wait,
So it's your
no, it isn't. It's my wife. No, it isn't. Wait a minute. Shh. That bean to obtain your shoe. It's the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
maybe that won't be that your wife, oh dear, well I never knew it, so I threw a little rock in your. So it's your fault.
See, it's her fault, and it isn't mine at all.
But what?
You hadn't gone back up again.
We were needing
Your
her.
reeds didn't need that hen.
I got it from my mother.
So it's her fault.
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I should have strayed from the path. Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here!
But you said we would find our way out of this together.
It doesn't matter if we're together or apart!
But we need you.
You don't understand. I depended on my wife for everything. She's the one who really helped.
You wouldn't leave your child.
My child will be happier in the arms of the princess.
Wait.
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. However,
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
is that true?
It's because of you all this happened!
I strayed into that garden to give your mother a gift, and I foolishly took some of those beads myself. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? And when she died, I ran from my guilt. And now, aren't you making the same mistake?
No.
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say before, please. No.
Disappointed, disappeared, die, but they don't.
What?
You're disappointed, and I feel forgive the wound.
No more riddles. No more quests. No more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just
Running away, let's do it. Free from the times that bind. No more despair, or burdens to bear, out there and yonder. Running away, go to. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions. Different time. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around resigned? Troubleless son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined. For what you have left undone, and more what you've left behind. Like Father, like Son.
No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves of lies, false hopes, goodbyes, reverses? All the wondering what even worse is still in store. All the giants.
I knew you wouldn't give up.
He wouldn't leave his child.
It looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. Why does he always cry when I...
Now what are we to do?
We'll have to make a plan before the giant returns.
What?
We'll all have to think.
If there was just some way we could surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise. Oh, good friends. I need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? I don't care. What matters now is that we find a way to fell the giant. How can you help? You could do that. How could I ever think? You can talk to birds? The birds will help us.
How?
When the giant returns, they'll attack her and peck out her eyes so she's blind.
What good will that do?
Well, then you can surprise her, strike her, or whatever you do to kill a giant.
Once she's blind, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all. Smear the ground with pitch. We'll lure her to an area smeared with pitch, and when she gets there, her shoes will stick. She won't be able to move.
And I shall strike her from behind.
Strike her with what and lure her where?
Yes, where?
A tower.
What tower?
Between those two trees, an old tower.
Yes, send her to the
All
tower.
right, we'll have to try something quick. It'll be dark soon.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Come on!
Hello.
The giant went that way.
My darling. I almost didn't recognize you. What are you doing out here in these old clothes? And with a child! You must come back to the castle at once. There's a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
No. Are you all right? My love, why are you so cold?
Because maybe I'm not your only love. Am I?
You know I love you. I do. But yes, it's true.
Why, if you loved me, would you have strayed?
I thought that if I made you mine, I could never wish for more. There's a part of me that is just as happy and as content as I've ever been. There's also another part of me that constantly wants more.
I, on occasion, have wanted more. That does not mean that I went in search of it. If this is how you behave as a prince, if this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of a king will you be?
praise to be charming, not sincere. I didn't ask to be made king, and I am not perfect. I'm only human.
I think you should go.
Leave. But I do love you.
Consider that I have been lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that really what you wish?
My father's house was a nightmare. Your house was a dream. I think now I want something in between. Please go.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
They're almost finished. You see there between those two towers? When the giant comes, we're to send her there.
Good. I wanted to climb the tower too. I'm glad you're here to help me.
No, what's wrong? My granny is gone.
No, I'm so sorry.
My mother and granny always said that they were so proud of me. And here I am about to kill someone.
Not someone, a giant who has done much harm.
But a giant's a person too. Aren't we to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. Wish I know.
Wait until my mother hears I've slain the giant.
Jack, your mother is dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, and she was struck a deadly blow by the steward.
Why would he do that?
He was worried she was provoking the giant.
Can no one bring her back?
No one.
The steward will pay for what he's done. After we've slain the giant, I will slay him.
But do nothing of the kind.
But he shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
Then he must die.
Well, no.
Why not?
That would be wrong.
Well, what he did was wrong. He deserves to be punished.
He will be somehow.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I will kill him.
Fine, kill him. No, don't kill him.
Mother isn't here now.
Things right things.
Knows what she said.
Can't say what's true.
Nothing's quite so clear now.
Things fight things.
You've lost your way.
Decide you are not
alone. Believe me, no one is
no one's alone. Leave me.
truly.
Your
course not. I will take care of you.
Will?
Yes, I will be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend and a pet.
Of course, we'll have nowhere to go, so we'll move in with you.
No.
It'll be fun.
My house is in shambles. There's hardly enough room for the two of us. Of course, you can run it us.
You shall be there too.
You'll not return to the castle.
I'll gladly help you with your house. There are times I actually enjoy cleaning. How proud your wife would have been of you.
How sad it is my son will never know. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you're going to have children.
But how will I go about being a father who wants to mother my child?
Just calm the child.
Yes, calm.
Look, tell him the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother. You know what to do. Sometimes people leave you halfway through. Not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Things will be alright now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom,
Careful of the things you say.
lived a young maiden,
Children listen.
a sad young lad.
Careful of the things you do. Children will see.
And the child's baker,
And learn.
and his wife.
Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make, wishes for children. Careful the path they take, wishes come true. Not Careful the spell you cast, not just on children.
Sometimes the spell may last.
That's what you can see, and turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, that leads the sound. Children will listen.
There was youth, there was deep, there was nothing that you may lose. The path that you made, there was gold.
There was deep, there was angels, singers. The path that I told you was singing. The legends that you have to bear. There are always wolves, there are always hills, there are always things. There are giant goals, there's something to the woods you go again. You have to every now and then. Into the woods, no telling when. Be ready for the journey. Into the woods, but not too fast. For what you wish you lose at last.
To the woods that lie in the past.
Into the woods, but light the future.
The woods but not to stray.
I chase the wolf, I sleep with the giant. The way is dark, the light is dim. But now there's you, me, her, and him.
The chances look small.
The choices look grim, but everything you learn there will help when you return here.
Light is getting nearer. I think I see a glimmer.
Thank